The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Akron Zips, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Zips will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bears' offense will go to work first. And, David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Clark to fire. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Can't get him to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy with that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Zips offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Gee. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking for a man. It's Finley. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They punted away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll try the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that is what every single defense wants, man. They got to get those negative plays so you can put them in predictable situations. They gave up some yardage, but that's okay. Getting the sack, now forcing the 3rd and long, gear up the pass rushers, bring in some extra DBs, and try to go get them again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That's caught. It's Lawrence. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And it's no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Polk. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Zips are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. And the Zips will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give out of the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Gives it on the option. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. And the Bears are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Joyner. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Clark wants to throw. It's complete to the left. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Clinton. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. From the gun, the give, looking for room. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, the Tigers and Jayhawks just can't get along, and thankfully we have a winner in the border war between Kansas and Missouri. Kansas proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Jayhawks team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
So now it's 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Curry. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Zips need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Finley. Hit as he throws. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. And the Zips will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Got his man quickly. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Runs through a tackle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looks as if he's going to run it.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, Whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Wide receiver going in motion. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets in the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The give is to Williams. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw, it's Finley. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Using the quick game. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Zips will call on their punt team. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So here comes the Missouri State offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Almost popped free on the screen, but he'll be stopped short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. The Bears will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Lots of running room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Finley. Rushes on him. Got his man. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. touchdown Zips. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Missouri State.
Quarterback may change this route. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Clark to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Timeout, Missouri State.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Trying to set up the screen. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quick completion on the out. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Smashes it between the uprights. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Bears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Finley. Working that left side now. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
The lone back's got it. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Now they're going to throw it. Got a man. It's Adams. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the right. Looking to get it in. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. Touchdown, Akron! They take the lead with the 6. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Up by 1. They're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. To the air, it's Finley. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sack on the 2-point try. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Collins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Joyner. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Bears moving quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. With the catch, it's Johnson. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Hunt is on its way. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. Finds a little bit of space. Gets 3 to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Finley. He's got him. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And the Zips look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. That is no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss. Get this drive started from their own 26. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. It's a seam wide open. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Looking for the 2-point try. Clark wants to throw. And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion is good. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Coming out with it, it's Hills. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end and that speed off the edge?
And the Zips have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Williams. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Catch in the middle. It's Clinton.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Collins. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a 1st down. Clark to fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Baylor proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Bears team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's the give off the left side. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper, fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. And the Zips in the hurry up.
At the 14-yard line. 1st down for the offense.
From the red zone, it's Williams. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Scanning the field, it's Finley. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass is incomplete. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. This is now a 7-point game. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Looking for a crease. It's Joyner. Got the first down and more. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
The defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, open.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pulls it in. It's Clinton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Bears are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Just needs a crack to get a return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air, it's Finley. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Zips decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. And the Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the move, it's Lawrence. Wide open spaces. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to the ground game on the left.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Collins. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
First down.
And they'll take a knee.
Well, the head coach has to be happy with what he's seen from his offense here in game 1. They didn't turn the football over, and here you are. You're dialing up your favorite play in the playbook, victory formation.
It came down to the final quarter. clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.